And then the reason is the Romans hired barbarian mercenaries to guard the borders of the empire. Mercenaries means buying soldiers to serve in a foreign country. So Romans hired or Romans bought this soldiers from outside the country to protect Rome. Okay, so they are barbarian, they are mercenaries and they were barbarian. They were tribal people. Okay, so they bought tribal people from outside the country to protect their empire. Okay, but what happened is, however, this plan backfired when barbarians invaded. So mercenaries are brought to Rome to protect their empire, but what happened is those same people attacked the Roman Empire. So the people who are supposed to protect the country attacked that country. So it was like Romans paid money to be attacked by the same people. Okay, that's what happened that time. So these were the reasons behind the fall of the Roman Empire. Now we will learn more about the barbaric invasions in Rome. Okay, so the most prominent cause for the decline of the Roman Empire was barbaric invasions. Okay, so here also we learn that barbarian people were one of the reasons behind the fall of the Roman Empire, and we also learned that the fall of the here we have learned that the fall of the Western Empire was the barbarian onslaught or the attack by the barbarian people. Okay, so Rome was continuously attacked by some barbaric people. Okay, so the prominent among such barbarians were the Goths. Okay, and the Goths, they were from Germany. Okay, they were Germans. Okay, and among the Goths there were two kinds of Goths. Okay, one was the West Goths and the other was the East Goths. So commonly they are known as Goths. There were two people, West Goths and there were two communities, West Goths and East Goths. Okay, the peculiarity of them was that they were lawless. Okay, they didn't have any particular kind of law and order. Okay, and they were greedy and treacherous, so they cannot be taken into trust. Okay, they were not faithful or they were not loyal. They cheat people. Okay, they always break promises. Okay, they were very violent. So you can see that they were very violent in nature. They were cruel in nature. They didn't have any kind of manners or they didn't have any kind of laws or rules. Okay, so and the Goths came to Rome for the first time for seeking shelter. Okay, the Goths came to Rome for seeking shelter because these Goths were running away from another tribal group known as the Huns. Okay, so these Goths were fleeing from the Huns. Okay, and this Huns were a group of people who were more barbarous than these Goths. Okay, so you can imagine how terrible people were Huns. Okay, so they were more powerful and they were more barbarous than the Goths. Okay, so Goths came to Rome for seeking shelter, and the Rome provided them the shelter. But what happened is, okay, like what happened here, these barbaric people attacked Rome. Okay, so that's why it is said they were lawless and they were treacherous. Okay, so they attacked the Roman Empire and they were led by their young king Alaric. Okay, so the Visigoths means the Western Goths. So the West Goths attacked the empire again and again under the leadership of their young king Alaric, and twice, okay, 2 times they surrounded the city Rome, and the 3rd time they entered and plundered the city. Okay, they looted the city. Now, not only Goths, okay, not only West and East Goths, but so many other tribal groups such as Vandals, Angles, Saxons, Franks, Lombards. Okay, all these were tribal groups that time, and they all came and attacked Rome. continuously. Okay, and after that they started settling down in British Isles. Okay, Angles and Saxons settled down in British Isles, and the Franks settled down in France. Okay, and in 476 CE, the German leader Odoacer defeated Romulus. Okay, so Romulus was the last Roman emperor in the West. Okay, Romulus was defeated by the German leader Odoacer, and German leader Odoacer became the first barbarian ruler of Rome. Okay, so this was about the barbaric invasions that happened in the Rome, and you can see the invasions in the Roman Empire. Okay, you can see different colors are given for different tribal groups. Okay, you can see which all areas they attacked and they conquered. Okay, so that was the history behind them. Okay, there were gods, West Goths and East Goths. Okay, they were lawless, greedy, and treacherous. Okay, and they came to Rome seeking shelter from Huns, but they themselves turned against the Roman people, and they attacked and they plundered the Roman Empire under the leadership of the young King Alaric. Okay, and not only Goths, but after that Vandals, Angles, and different such barbaric groups came and attacked Rome, and they settled down in Rome. Okay, and the last Roman emperor was Romulus. The last civilized Roman emperor was Romulus, and the first barbarian ruler of Rome was the German leader Odoacer. Okay. Now you can see also the rise of Byzantium. Okay. Now in this area, the city called Byzantium rose, and you can see there was Western Roman Empire and Eastern Roman Empire. So though these were Rome, but these two cities had differences in them. Okay, for example, okay, you can divide as Eastern Roman Empire. Okay, you can divide as the Eastern Roman Empire and the Western Roman Empire. And you can see the Eastern Roman Empire is also known as the Byzantine Empire because it was named after the city Byzantium. Okay, the Byzantine Empire. Okay, and you can see that the Eastern Roman Empire is sometimes called the Byzantine Empire because its capital city was Byzantium. And there, in the Eastern Empire, Greek was the main language. Okay, in the Eastern Roman Empire, Greek was the main language, and in the Western Roman Empire, Latin was the main language. Okay, in the Western Roman Empire, Latin was the main language, and the Eastern Roman Empire, Greek was the main language. Okay, so Eastern Roman Empire, Western Roman Empire. Now, here in the Eastern Roman Empire, the main religion was the Orthodox religion, and in the Western Roman Empire, the main religion was the Catholic Church, the Roman Catholic Church. Okay, so in the Western Roman Empire was a seat of the Roman Catholic Church, and the Eastern Byzantine Empire became the seat of Orthodox Church. So you can see there were differences in the Eastern Roman Empire and the Western Roman Empire. So the only unifying factor in these two different Roman empires was Christianity. Okay, though one was Roman Catholic Church and the other was the Orthodox Church, both belonged to the Christianity, both belonged to the religion Christianity, even though there were differences. So unifying factor among these two Roman empires was the religion Christianity. So under its influence, most of Europe adopted Christianity.